In this world, constantly buzzing with noise, opinions, and endless chatter, there's a profound power hidden in the art of silence, a power often overlooked in our haste to be heard. This message isn't about withdrawing from the world, but rather about the strength and wisdom found in choosing our moments of silence wisely. Imagine for a moment, you're at a crossroads in your life. Choices from every direction offer advice, opinions, and judgments. In these moments, the decision to step back and embrace silence isn't just an act of restraint, it's an act of empowerment. Silence becomes a canvas upon which clarity paints its masterpiece. It's where intuition whispers and wisdom blooms. Silence is not emptiness, it's potential. It's the pause before the symphony begins, the breath before the leap. It's the pregnant pause that births insight. When we listen to silence, we hear the echoes of our own truth. Amidst the cacophony of voices, silence is the compass that points us toward authenticity. Silence is a sanctuary, a place where we sift through the noise, separating the wheat from the chaff. It's where we discern what truly matters. In silence, we find refuge from the storm of external expectations. We shed the armor of pretense and stand naked before our own hearts. But how do we wield this power? We don't need to retreat to mountaintop monasteries or soundproof chambers. Instead, we cultivate silence within. We learn to pause before reacting, to listen before speaking. We honor the gaps between words, allowing them to breathe. We recognize that silence isn't absence, it's presence, the fertile soil where insights take root. So, choose your moments of silence wisely. When the world clamors for your attention, step back. When opinions collide, seek the quiet center. When faced with crossroads, let silence be your guide. It's not about muting life. It's about tuning in to the whispers of your soul, the rhythm of your heartbeat, and the symphony of existence. Embrace silence as an ally. It's a bold statement of self-awareness. In these pockets of quiet, we find clarity and understanding. The noise of the world fades away, and our true inner voice becomes clear. Now consider the times we speak without thinking. Words, once spoken, can never be taken back. They have the power to uplift or wound, to inspire or discourage. Silence, on the other hand, is like a blank canvas, holding limitless potential unmarred by hasty words or ill-considered opinions. It's a powerful tool, a sanctuary where wisdom can take root and flourish. In the tapestry of our daily interactions, it's often the moments we choose not to fill with words that speak the loudest. Silence conveys understanding, empathy, and respect. It allows others the space to express themselves, to share their thoughts and feelings without interruption. By listening, truly listening, we offer a gift more valuable than any words. Think about the conversations that have left a lasting impact on you. Often it's not the words that were spoken, but the moments of shared silence that linger in our memory. In those quiet moments, a deeper connection is formed, one that transcends the need for words. It's a connection born of mutual respect and understanding, a silent acknowledgement of the shared human experience. Moreover, silence is a reflection of confidence. It shows comfort in one's own thoughts, an inner peace that doesn't need constant external validation. In silence, we find the courage to look inward, to confront our own fears and doubts without the distraction of outside noise. It's in these moments of introspection that true growth happens, where we learn about ourselves and the world around us. The decision to remain silent, then, is not a passive one. It's an active choice, a strategic tool that, when used wisely, can open doors to deeper understanding and more meaningful connections. It's about knowing when to speak and when to listen, recognizing that sometimes the most profound communication happens in the absence of words. Let us remember the strength found in silence. Let it be a reminder to pause, reflect, and choose our words with care. For in the quiet moments, away from the noise and haste, lies the key to understanding, connection, and inner peace. Let us embrace the power of silence, not as a retreat from the world, but as a bridge to deeper, more meaningful interactions. In our journey through life, amidst the hustle and bustle of our daily routines, we often forget the art of truly listening. Listening, in its truest form, is an art that enriches not only our own lives, but also the lives of those around us. It's an art that fosters understanding, builds relationships, and creates a foundation for growth and change. Imagine a world where everyone spoke and no one listened. Such a world would be chaotic, filled with noise, but devoid of understanding. Now consider the power of listening, the profound impact it can have on our personal and professional lives. When we listen, truly listen, we open ourselves up to new perspectives, new ideas, and new opportunities for growth. Listening is more than just hearing the words that are spoken. It's about understanding the emotions behind those words, the stories they tell, and the experiences they convey. It's about connecting with the speaker on a deeper level, showing empathy and compassion. When we listen with intent, we give the speaker a gift, the gift of being heard, understood, and valued. Think of the times you felt truly listened to. How did it make you feel? Valued, respected, understood? This is the power of listening. It creates a space where people feel safe to express themselves, to share their thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment or interruption. In this space, relationships flourish, trust is built, and true communication takes place. Listening also plays a critical role in our personal growth. It allows us to learn from others, to see the world through different lenses. Each person we meet, each story we hear, enriches our understanding of the world. By listening, we open ourselves up to new knowledge, new insights, and new ways of thinking. We become better equipped to navigate the complexities of life, to make informed decisions, and to understand the people and the world around us. In the realm of leadership, the value of listening cannot be overstated. Great leaders are not just great speakers. They are great listeners. They understand that to lead effectively, one must first understand the needs, concerns, and aspirations of those they lead. One must first understand the needs, concerns, and aspirations of those they lead. By listening, leaders build trust, inspire loyalty, and create a culture of openness and collaboration. They recognize that the best solutions often come from the collective wisdom of the group, not just the insight of one individual. Moreover, listening is a tool for conflict resolution. In moments of disagreement or misunderstanding, the instinct is often to defend our position, to speak louder and more forcefully. However, it is in these moments that listening becomes most crucial. By listening, we show respect for the other person's perspective, even if we don't agree with it. We create a space for dialogue, for understanding, and for finding common ground. Often, it is through listening that we find the path to resolution and harmony. As we move forward in our lives, let us embrace the art of listening. Let us listen not just with our ears, but with our hearts and minds. Let us listen not just to respond, but to understand. Let us create spaces where everyone feels heard, valued, and respected. For in listening lies the key to meaningful connections. We find the keys to understanding, connection, and growth in the tapestry of life. Where the hustle and noise often take center stage, there lies an understated, powerful tool for personal growth: silence. Embracing silence is not about muting your voice, but rather about discovering the profound insights that emerge in the quiet. Imagine a day filled with unceasing noise, a cacophony of voices, each clamoring for attention. In this chaos, your own voice becomes just another echo in the void. Now, imagine a moment of silence. In this pause, the noise fades and a space is created for introspection, reflection, and understanding the depths of your own mind and soul. Silence, in its essence, is a sanctuary, It's a retreat from the constant bombardment of external stimuli that vie for our attention. In the stillness of silence, we can turn inward, exploring the landscape of our thoughts and emotions. This exploration is the cornerstone of personal growth. It's in these quiet moments that we confront our deepest fears, our most profound hopes, and our untapped potential. The journey of self-discovery is not without its challenges. It requires us to face the parts of ourselves that we often keep hidden, the parts that we're afraid to acknowledge. But it's in this confrontation that growth occurs. In the quiet, we hear the whispers of our innermost desires, the gentle nudging towards our true purpose and calling. Silence gives us the clarity to see our lives not as a series of random events, but as a canvas for our own creation. Consider the moments when silence has brought you clarity. Perhaps it was a walk in nature, away from the distractions of daily life, or a quiet morning moment before the day begins. In these moments, the mind settles and the heart speaks. Insights that were previously clouded by the noise of our busy lives suddenly become clear. Decisions that seemed insurmountable become manageable. This is the power of silence. Moreover, silence fosters creativity. In the quiet, the mind is free to wander, to explore, to imagine without the constraints of noise and distraction. New ideas can take root and flourish. Many of the world's greatest thinkers and creators have attributed their most profound insights to moments of silence and solitude. In these moments, the boundaries of possibility expand and the extraordinary becomes attainable. Silence also teaches us the value of patience. In a world that demands instant gratification, silence reminds us that some things require time to unfold. It teaches us to wait, to listen. This patience is a vital component of personal growth. It allows us to approach life with a sense of calm and composure, to respond rather than react to the world around us as we navigate the journey of personal growth. Let us not underestimate the power of silence. Let us carve out moments in our day to disconnect from the noise, to connect with ourselves. In these moments of stillness, let us listen to the wisdom that silence offers. Let us embrace the quiet, not as a void to be filled, but as a space to be explored. In the heat of conflict, where emotions run high and words often fly unchecked, silence can be a powerful tool. There lies a hidden strength, a tool of profound power and influence, the strength of silence. In our journey through life, we encounter moments of disagreement, of tension, of opposing viewpoints. It is in these moments that the choice of silence, far from being a sign of weakness, reveals itself as a fortress of self-control and wisdom. Picture yourself in the midst of a heated argument. Voices rise, words become weapons, and the gap of understanding widens. Now, imagine choosing silence in this storm. This silence is not a surrender, but a strategic pause, a moment to collect your thoughts, to calm your emotions, to see beyond the immediate chaos. It's a choice that speaks volumes, conveying patience, respect, and the willingness to listen, even when every instinct urges you to retaliate. Silence in conflict is like navigating through a storm. When the waves of discord rise and the winds of anger howl, silence is the anchor that holds steady. It provides a moment to reflect, to look beneath the surface of the conflict, to understand not just what is being said, but why it's being said. In this understanding lies the path to resolution. This isn't to say that silence is about avoidance or denial. On the contrary, it's a powerful form of engagement. It's a conscious decision to take a step back, to view the situation with a clear, unclouded mind. In the heat of the moment, our words can often be reactive, driven by emotion rather than reason. Silence gives us the chance to shift from a reactive stance to a proactive one, to choose our words with care and precision, ensuring they contribute to a solution rather than exacerbate the problem. Moreover, silence in conflict demonstrates strength of character. It shows a mastery over one's impulses, a deep-rooted confidence that doesn't need to rely on verbal confrontation to assert itself. This kind of strength is contagious, inspiring calm and reason in others, and setting the stage for constructive dialogue. In the realm of personal relationships, the strength of silence is particularly poignant. It's easy to let anger or frustration dictate our words, but it takes true courage to choose a silence, to give space for emotions to settle, for perspectives to shift. In this space, we open the door to empathy, to understanding, to seeing things from the other person's point of view. We allow for the possibility that there might be more to the story than our own perspective. Silence also teaches us humility, a crucial component in resolving conflict. It reminds us that we don't always have all the answers, that our viewpoint is not the only one. It encourages us to listen, to learn, and to grow. In doing so, we often find that the differences that seem insurmountable are, in fact, bridges to deeper understanding and connection. As we navigate through life, let us embrace the strength of silence in times of conflict. Let us use it not as a shield to hide behind, but as a tool to build bridges. Let us remember that in the midst of turmoil, the ability to remain calm and composed, to listen before we speak, is invaluable. In the realm of leadership, where words are often seen as the primary tool for influence and direction, there exists a more subtle, yet equally powerful tool: the power of silence. Embracing silence as a leader is not about withholding communication, but rather about understanding the profound impact that thoughtful silence can have in guiding, inspiring, and empowering others. Picture a leader who constantly speaks, offering directives and opinions at every turn. Now contrast this with a leader who uses silence as a tool, someone who listens, reflects, and speaks only when their words will be most impactful. This leader understands that silence can be a profound communicator, a way to inspire thought, encourage input, and foster a deeper level of engagement within their team. In the world of leadership, silence is a canvas upon which others can project their thoughts and ideas. Silence is an invitation for collaboration, a gesture that says, "I value your thoughts and opinions." This kind of leadership creates an environment of mutual respect and trust where team members feel heard and appreciated. It's in these environments that innovation and creativity flourish. Moreover, silence in leadership is a demonstration of confidence and strength. It shows a comfort in one's own abilities and a trust in the abilities of others. By not feeling the need to fill every moment with words, a leader shows that they are secure enough to let others shine, to let the collective wisdom of the team come to the forefront. This not only empowers team members, but also cultivates future leaders who feel valued and respected. In times of crisis or uncertainty, a leader's silence can be particularly powerful. It can be a moment of calm amid the storm, a pause that allows for careful consideration and thoughtful decision-making. In these pauses, leaders have the opportunity to assess the situation from all angles, to weigh the impact of their words before speaking. This thoughtful approach can often lead to more effective and sustainable solutions. Silence also encourages self-reflection, both in the leader and in their team. It allows for introspection, for considering not just the what and the how of a situation, but the why. This kind of deep thinking is essential for meaningful progress and lasting change. It helps leaders and their teams to align their actions with their core values and goals. Furthermore, a leader's silence can serve as a powerful tool for de-escalation in conflict situations. By choosing not to respond in haste or anger, a leader can help to diffuse tense situations, creating a space for calm and rational dialogue. This approach shows a commitment to resolving issues in a constructive manner, valuing relationships over ego or the need to be right. As leaders, embracing the power of silence can transform the way we interact with our teams and colleagues. It encourages a more thoughtful, deliberate approach to communication, where every word spoken is done so with intention and purpose. This doesn't mean shying away from difficult conversations or avoiding communication. Rather, it's about understanding the impact of our words and choosing them wisely. As we draw to the close of our journey through the exploration of silence, it's important to pause and reflect on the profound insights we've uncovered. Silence, often overlooked and undervalued, is indeed a powerful tool in our personal and professional lives. It's a tool that, when used wisely, can transform the way we communicate, connect, and lead. In our exploration, we've seen how silence is not merely the absence of sound, but a presence filled with potential and power. It's a choice that speaks louder than words, a choice that can change the course of our conversations and relationships. In the art of listening, we've discovered how silence allows us to truly hear, understand, and empathize with others. It opens us up to new perspectives, fostering deeper connections and a greater appreciation for the world around us. We've also delved into how silence can be a sanctuary for personal growth, a space for introspection and self-discovery. In the quiet moments, we are given the chance to reflect on our lives, to confront our fears, and to tap into our inner wisdom. This introspection is essential for personal development, providing us with clarity and insight to guide our decisions and actions. In the context of conflict, we've learned that silence can be a fortress of strength. It allows us to navigate through disagreements with composure and dignity, providing a space for calm and rational thought. By choosing silence over reactive words, we open the door to constructive dialogue and resolution, turning conflicts into opportunities for understanding and growth. In the sphere of leadership, we've seen how silence can be a powerful tool for influence and inspiration. It demonstrates confidence, empathy, and respect, empowering others to share their ideas and perspectives. A leader who harnesses the power of silence creates an environment of trust and collaboration, where each voice is valued and heard. As we reflect on these insights, let us remember that the journey doesn't end here. The practice of using silence effectively is an ongoing process, one that requires intention, awareness, and patience. It's about making a conscious choice to embrace the quiet moments, to listen more than we speak, and to speak only when our words can truly make a difference. In our fast-paced, often noisy world, the call to embrace silence may seem counterintuitive, but it's in this very contrast that the power of silence shines brightest. It's a reminder to slow down, to be present, and to connect with ourselves and others on a deeper level. As we move forward, let us carry with us the lessons learned from the power of silence. Let us use them to enrich our conversations, strengthen our relationships, and enhance our leadership. Let us be mindful of the impact of our words, choosing them with care and intention. And in moments of doubt or uncertainty, let us turn to silence as a source of strength. In conclusion, the journey through the realm of silence is not just about learning to be quiet. It's about discovering the profound impact that thoughtful silence can have in every aspect of our lives. It's about understanding that sometimes the most powerful thing we can do is listen, reflect, and speak with purpose. As we embrace the power of silence, let us do so with the knowledge that, in the quiet moments, we find the true essence of connection, understanding, and growth. Let this journey be a reminder that in the heart of silence lies the key to a more mindful, compassionate, and fulfilling life. Let us cherish the moments of quiet, for in them we find the wisdom to lead, the patience to listen, and the clarity to see the beauty in the world around us, the power to be open about our struggles, and the resilience to rise above them. It's the inner fortitude that enables us to face life's uncertainties with a steady heart. The combination of grace and strength is a powerful one. It allows us to navigate life's ups and downs with elegance and endurance. This combination is exemplified by countless individuals in history and contemporary times. Think of the grace and dignity with which leaders like Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr. led their movements. They faced immense opposition and hardship, yet their approach was always one of nonviolence and dignity. In our times, we see this in people who overcome personal tragedies and use their experiences to help others, turning their pain into a force for good. So, how do we cultivate this blend of grace and strength in our own lives? It starts with self-awareness, understanding our strengths and weaknesses, our values, and our beliefs. The self-awareness forms the bedrock of our resilience, providing a firm foundation from which to face life's challenges. Another key aspect is the practice of gratitude. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have. It's a reminder of the good in our lives, even in times of trouble. This shift in perspective is not just psychologically beneficial, but also has tangible effects on our well-being, enhancing our resilience. Emotional regulation plays a crucial role as well. It's about managing our emotions in a way that allows us to respond to situations appropriately. This doesn't mean suppressing our emotions, but understanding them, acknowledging them. This ability to regulate our emotions is a hallmark of both grace and strength. Furthermore, living with grace and strength is imperative to understand the essence of living with grace and strength. This is not just about enduring life's trials, but about thriving amidst them, about facing our days not just with fortitude, but with a sense of elegance and poise. It's about our understanding that change is the only constant in life and learning to adapt to it. This adaptation is not about losing ourselves to change, but about growing with it, evolving our thoughts, beliefs, and actions as our circumstances evolve. Moreover, cultivating a sense of purpose is vital. A life lived with purpose is a life lived with clarity and focus. Our purpose acts as a compass, guiding us through life's storms, keeping us anchored in our principles, and motivated in our pursuits. As we integrate these practices into our lives, we begin to embody the essence of living with grace and strength. We become like the oak tree, deeply rooted yet flexible, enduring yet beautiful. This way of living not only enables us to face life's challenges, but also enriches our experiences, deepening our connections with others and enhancing our overall sense of fulfillment.